What's up guys, Dr. Ryan here with another episode of Smashing Wealth. In this video, we're going to go over why we have a second unprecedented stock market crash coming up in the immediate future. We will take it a step further and help you identify why the failure of the bigwigs in Washington to come to an agreement can send the stock market into a steep free fall. I am even going to be breaking down why the stock market is running out of gas and what we can expect to happen as it starts to quickly come to a screeching halt. We will be going over why the current drop in the value of the American dollar will have such a detrimental impact on the next stock market crash. We will also explain how this drop is having an immediate impact on your overall portfolio right now. I'll be breaking down the facts on why the next stock market crash is imminent. This video will help you crystallize the dynamics in the market which are leading up to a stock market crash. I will be sharing my stock market crash predictions with you. If you stick around to the end of this video, I'll be sharing with you what I am presently doing to prepare for the next stock market crash to ensure that I can maximize this quick approaching window of opportunity. I will be highlighting my game plan and strategy in detail. With this information, you'll be better equipped on your future preparation and investment strategy. By knowing a stock market collapse is coming and by properly preparing for it, you can exponentially increase your wealth through well-timed investment decisions. By the end of this video, you will understand why I'm holding most of my portfolio in cash and why I'm patiently awaiting the upcoming stock market crash. This video will be all about the stock market crash explained, so let's get into it. Right now, the stock market is running out of gas. Can you smell that? It is literally running on fumes. We have a tremendous rally upward, and this upward trend was forced and fully supported by the bigwigs in Washington. There is widespread agreement that once the current monetary and fiscal policies expire, we will experience a free fall in the stock market, which will lead to a stock market crash. When discussing the stock market crash coming, you have to take a look at what's going on with the Jobs Benefit Program. The job benefits program is just about to expire. The bigwigs in Washington are arguing back and forth over a stimulus package on the eve of the first stimulus package's demise. They are way behind schedule in getting the second stimulus package passed, and it looks like there'll be a gap between the new package and the old package. 16 million Americans would have fallen deep into poverty if it wasn't for the CARES Act. Right now, over 25 million Americans are benefiting from the $600 weekly federal unemployment payment from the CARES Act. If they let the current stimulus package expire and it's not replaced, over 25 million Americans will have their monthly income fall by $2,400. This would cause immediate financial panic across the nation. In a nation where most people are living paycheck to paycheck, this would be a disaster. If the CARES Act is not replaced, this can lead to an unreal financial crisis, which could easily dwarf the 2008 financial crisis. This will be all over the stock market news. You're not going to have to read a book on the stock market for dummies to realize that it can lead to a stock market crash. Right now, the unemployment rate is making the Great Depression look silly. The unemployment rate right now is holding strong above 10%. You have to keep in mind that this is an average unemployment rate. Some specific geographic areas have unemployment rates that are sky high. I mean, way higher than the national average. This means that there's a tremendous amount of people that need financial support right now. Upon the expiration of the current stimulus plan, they would be forced to depend on their state unemployment checks, which average a bit over $300 a week. Just like the unemployment rate is an average, in some areas, state unemployment checks pay out below $300 a week. With a lack of funding, many Americans are not going to be able to keep up with their housing expenses. Some Americans will attempt to keep up with their expenses through the mass sell-off of assets like stocks, which will cause an immediate decline in stock prices across the board. This would mean that we could be experiencing a stock market crash live in just the next few weeks. The one thing of serious importance is the decreased buying power of a dollar bill. A lot of us hear about inflation. We hear about it so much that we tend to just drown it out in our thoughts. You might think, yeah, we know inflation, they're printing billions of dollars of stimulus money. The existing money will be worth less and less. Yeah, we know. What you fail to realize and be fully aware of is that when the dollar loses value, it erodes your net worth. Let's say you open up your Webull stock trading account on your phone and you think to yourself, my account is pretty much the same as last month. The fact is, it isn't. If you take into account that your account right now, if you completely liquidated it, you would be able to buy less stuff than you would have been able to if you chosen to liquidate your account last month. So you have to realize that if your stocks aren't going up and have flatlined, in reality, they're actually going down in value along with your net worth. This means that if all we did was match the lows of the March stock market crash again, we would indeed have a bigger stock market crash on our hands. This is taking into account that all the stocks dropped to the same price per share. This means that the market doesn't even need to go as far as dropping to March lows in order to register as an even bigger market crash this time. When the market goes low again, there'll be tons of companies on sale. You have to be willing to take into account several details. The first thing that you're gonna wanna keep in mind is smashing that like button for Smashing Wealth. Second, take a look at the overall down mark of a particular company. Has it dropped 10%, 30%, or 50% from its average trading prices? Then, you want to take a look at the quality of the company. Does it have a strong balance sheet? Does it have enough funds to survive long enough so that we could chase Rona into a dark corner, never to be seen again? We are looking for alpha investments. Pay close attention to companies that had a steep crash in the last stock market crash, March 2020, and were able to recover much quicker than the general overall stock market. High quality companies tend to crash alongside low quality companies in a stock market crash. These companies are similar in this regard. The way these companies are massively different is the trajectory and the speed of their recovery. High quality companies differ from low quality companies on their staying power and their ability to persevere and stay afloat during difficult times. I am going to start to plan now which companies I will scoop up as soon as the stock market crashes. I'll be looking for long-term, sustainable businesses that have a strong ability to recover quickly. I'll be looking for solid balance sheets. Bargain hunting season will soon be here. What I plan on doing is doing deep research on how certain businesses reacted during the stock market crash, March 2020. I'll be paying careful attention to how low the price went during the last crash. I'll be looking at what the usual trading price was pre-Rona. How did the stock market price recover after the March crash in June and July of this year? Did the business recover returning customers, or did it survive just living off of its current assets? If it's faced with the same situation all over again, how long could this business survive? These are the kind of questions that you must answer ahead of time. I'll be charting all of this information so I'm not scrambling around when the market crashes to figure out what to invest into and what to stay away from. You have to be ready to go. Know your numbers, know what companies you're interested in, know the price point that you are willing to invest into that particular business. Proper planning prevents poor performance. You don't want to miss an excellent window of opportunity. Don't get caught off guard. Be ready with cash in hand along with knowledge, the knowledge of knowing when it's the right time to execute. I will be releasing a future video on this Smashing Wealth YouTube channel detailing the specific companies that I will be buying in the next stock market crash coming soon. I have already created another stock market crash video going into extensive detail on why the market crash is almost here. I will link to that video in the upper right hand corner of this video. I will also link to it in the description box below. Question of the day. Do you believe that the stock market crash is coming? Drop a comment down below in the comment section of this video and let me know. If you made it this far in the video, please consider smashing that subscribe button and turning on the notification bell to be alerted when I release future videos. I highly recommend joining our mailing list by going to smashingwealth.com. This way you'll be the first to know when I release new videos in the future. I left the link to join our mailing list in the description below. Obliterate that like button if you're feeling generous. Feel free to share this video if you felt that this video helped you learn why we are expecting a stock market collapse. You can also hit save to bookmark this video to come back to this video later. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at RealDrRyan. Don't forget that Robinhood is giving away 1 free stock just for signing up for a free account. Make sure you claim your free stock from the link in the description section of this video. Webull is also giving away 2 free stocks. You get 1 free stock when you open up a free account. If you deposit $100, Webull will give you another free stock, with this one being valued up to $1,400. You can claim up to 3 stocks for free from the links in the description box below. That is free money in your pocket. Let me know which free stocks you get in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this video on the stock market crash coming soon. Thank you for your time and support. This is Dr. Ryan. Until next time, have a smashing day.